Okay. Ski. Right. On the go, Shimadas. Okay, just got on the spot, listen enough, shake your wrists. Shoulders. Back. Arms round. Arms round. Arms around. Round. Shoulders. Arms up. Itch. Knee. Itch. Knee. Itch. Knee. Itch. Knee. Itch. Knee. And yeah, mate. Okay, hands on your hips. Circle. Change. Feet together, hands on your knees, turn your knees. Change. Shikadachi, push your knees out. Grab hold of your ankles and straighten your back. Come up. Hips forward, breathe out. Arms up, forward. Back into Shikadachi, push your knees out. Grab the ankles. Straighten the legs, hands down so you can get your elbows down. Bend your knees, up, hips forward. Okay, turn Zenka Sadachi, hip round, bend the knee. Evening, Sensei Len. Change. From here, hand on the bent leg, other arm down the straight leg, push this knee away, try and get your head to your knee. Change. Change. And change. Okay, hand up. Legs, backs. Knee up, other knee up. But try not to duck when you do this. Up, itch, hips forward a bit. Itch, knee, fan, chi. This time, using the foot to push up rather than like it's stuck in glue. Use your toes like you're gonna run and push up. Itch, knee, san, chi, go. Good. Okay, right leg back. From here, we're just gonna swing the leg, not too high, about high. Here. Now, when you do this, try to make sure that your weight doesn't go all in the back of your standing leg. Okay. What you can do is this can happen with a kick. When you kick, people can have all of their weight just on the back here. We want to be able to have the weight distributed here so I can pivot my foot a bit. You see, kicking. Okay, so you're not just all back. If you're all back and you kick, you need to have some push here. See, my hips are coming forward, but my foot is nicely grounded on the floor. Okay, so to practice this, we just swing up here, but focus on where your weight ends up on the foot. That makes sense. Ich, ni, san. Actually, come on, say other leg. Ich, ni, san. Good. And turn the hips. And change. Straighten the wrists. Okay, and yeah, just the fingers. Make sure you're looking like me, sat at your desk all day, just doing that. Maybe sometimes using a pen, doing a lot of that. Okay, let's just quickly do some basics while Sensei Len's here. So, ski, right. So, hikadachi, weight on your toes, arms in. Make sure your elbows are in. Rub and Jodan punch. Turn, punch. So make sure this punch, put your finger out here. So it's not this way, not this way. Focus, Seiken, knuckles. Focus point here. Ich, ni, san. Also a bit of hip movement. Chi. It comes back, hit, and back again. Ich, ni, san, chi, go. That's it. Niho to your chin height, but in the not over here, like so in the middle. Ich, ni, san. JK, try to, you're quite a bit of a, keep that still, yeah? It's good because you're getting that energy for moving forward, which is good. But what we don't want to be doing is this, giving the game away and moving your weight. So from here, keep this chin straight, punch. Ich, ni, san. Okay, chew down. Ich, ni, san. Okay, down. Ich, ni, san. Okay, one count. High, middle, low. Ich, ni. Okay, make sure when you're doing this, don't rush it. Don't. Nice strong punch. Punch, punch. Ich, ni. Good. And high block. Arms on the side. Cross, up. Make sure this is covering your head. Forward. Cover, cover, cover. Across. Cover. Block. Cover, under, block. Cover, under, block. So one count just to that speed. Ich, ni, san, chi. JK, I think your arm is going on this side. You want it under, remember? Under. Here, under. And try to make sure that we cover here. This has got to about this position. Okay, so what we're doing here, we're covering. As it gets to about this point, then we do this block down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, ich. Ross, just make sure your arm's covering your head. Looks like it's a little bit good. And the wrist. Remember, watch that wrist. Make sure that if your hand's there, if you put it forward, it's the same as a punch. Ich, ni. It's a bit nice and slow. Make sure we're breaking it down into those 3 movements. Ich, ni, Okay, this is slightly different to how we've done it in AKA, but I've been doing it wrong. Slash, it's changed a bit. Okay, so from here, make sure that we start this before we move this. What we've been doing is more of a cover flock. Okay, so we want to be getting into our minds, not all the way here before we do anything here, but as we've, because we're standing here, something's attack. First of all, we cover here because we don't know where it's going to go. Okay, from there, cross here, and then block. 1, 2, 3, but not 1, 2, 3. That's too late, and it's not too early. Not this. Okay, start this, cover, block. Okay, ich, ni, san. So JK, make sure your arm's covering your head, your left ear. That's it. Ich, ni, san, chi. Good. Okay, hard and fast, high block. Ich, ni, san, chi, go. Good. Middle, cover, block, round. Cover, cross. Make sure, you can send this out. Make sure it's not too close in. Out, get that momentum round, pulling in. Cover, sorry, that's not right. Under, cover, block. These things for too many years, difficult to get out of a habit, right? So under, cover, block. Under, cover, block. I'm a spy. Under, cover, block. Get the joke? Under, cover, block. Comedy genius, eh? Yeah, he's got it. Cormac's got it. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So one count all the way through. Ich. Good. Ni. San. Good. Chi. Go. Rook. Excellent. Okay, from here, low block. So cover. Make sure you get these together, right? Remember? Not out, in. Round and block. Cover, up. Round, block. Ich, knee. So again with this, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ich, ni, san, chi. Good, and you, mate. Excellent. Okay, let's just fly through Dan Gei, just in case any of us have forgotten how to do it. So ski, right, yoi. So if you haven't got enough room, you just shuffle about in your stance. But from here, san shin, cover, under, lock. As we're stepping back, cover, cover, lock. As we're stepping back, remember, slide, cover, up, lock, shoulders back, knees back, forward. Remember, sanshin dachi, jodan, punch, step, and then punch. Forward, step, punch. Make sure that chin's back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, one count, one move. Yoi. Ich, ni, san. Ich, Ni, san, and finish. Very good, excellent. Okay, and yeah, mate. Sensei, how long do you want me to entertain the troops?
I think you're doing a great job. I must admit, I went looking for a book because the other end of this room is my little library. And I wanted to show you guys some pictures from it. It's the book written by Miyazato Sensei, as translated by his son. And I've got a couple of, well, I had a signed copy, but I can't find the blooming thing. But it's just, we'd been talking about some breathing in Sanshin last week. And I just thought it'd be good to see some of these guys. But anyway, no, you keep going. I'll interrupt and be a pain, shall I?
Yes. Thank you, Sensei. Okay. Now, I'm just thinking from a space, make sure we've got enough space. Let's just have another look at Dan Gei. That's looking nice. Now, just a bit faster now. So from here, nice. Okay, but make sure, keep your form. Okay, so when you're doing this, you're doing it faster, don't start to not finish your punches or move too quick or get your feet suddenly coming out. So really focus on all of it. So certainly the bats don't try not to knock each other's heads off. So yoi. So hard and fast all the way through. Begin. Okay, JK, you got spotted the deliberate mistake, right? So make sure that you start left, right arm up, right arm, right leg back. Okay, mochido, yoi. Begin. Good. Excellent. Okay. Let's move on to let's do a combination. Okay, we've been doing a bit of Kansetsu Geri, which I think is quite a nice kick to do because in AKA we haven't done too much of it. So remember again with Kansetsu Geri, legs coming up, as with all of these kicks, the knees up. So let's just, again, what you need to be able to do with these kicks, guys and girls, is when you raise this leg, it's a bit like we were doing with this leg stretch. When the leg comes up, don't do this. I mean, we might be pushing forward for this kick here, but as I'm raising my knee up, I don't want it to just be like my foot is stuck in the ground. So that's where it's important when you're in this position here. The first thing you do is slightly sink down here, and then this comes up. See this, the push, imagine you've trodden on a pin, right? Trodden on a pin, comes up. Okay. Try to keep your body, I mean, also, you're going to move slightly over, clearly, because we're moving over to the center of point being this other leg, yeah? So you're not going to see where my head is here. This finger, my finger's above my head. As I bring my leg up, if I stay there, I'm obviously going to be off balance. So from here, I am grounded, so my sticky feeling on the floor, pushing up and in. So it's no more than that. It's not like a big deal around your body moving or what hard work it is. It's just lifting the foot up. And so for Kansetsu Geri, or Yoka Geri, from here, this comes in. So rather than straight up, it's coming in. This is also a block, remember. So if someone's attacking you, you might have your arms tied behind your back or whatever here. As a kick comes, or punch comes, or whatever it is, if it's a low punch, this is a block. as well. Okay, so again, that's important. So on my balancing leg, if this is really straight and I'm just flat and I do this, anything could push me over. So it's that feeling again when we're doing, even when we're blocking, we're still forward slightly, but we're stuck, we're rooted to the ground. This style of karate is very grounded, which is good for mental stability, amongst other things, being grounded. So with this stance here, grabbing the floor, okay? So we're pushing up and here. Okay, so just practicing this, and then the other leg. Now, bear in mind when we're doing this, you could just keep your foot forward. It's the same with front kick. I feel more comfortable in my stance where I slightly turn. You can see my foot, it slightly turns. Not on the heel though. On the front of your foot, turn it. You can keep it straight if it's comfortable and your body allows from a flexibility perspective. You could keep it straight here and in. See, my body's not that happy with that. So from here, I'm slightly pivoting. So I'm stable. If an elephant came up close to me now, I would stand strong, unless it hit me, obviously. Okay, so from there, up, kick down, and back. Now see, if you see my body, I don't really want to be moving my body. This is a strike, down, so it can either be in here, attacking the knee, or lower. Okay, what we don't want to be doing is this. Okay, because we're turning it into a side kick. This is very close combat. When we get back in the dojo and we can actually train with each other, we can do a bit more of this. Close contact. This karate style is very close contact as well. So a tap comes here. Imagine I've just got a block here. I've got a grab. There's a leg there. Up, down. So what we want to practice is this push. You hear your gi whip. Bit of a feeling. Down. Okay. So knee up. Kick, back. Make sure it comes back to where it came from, and also we're pushing away this way. Okay, so let's just try it on the right side. So hands ready here, nice and relaxed. They're going to come up, kick, back, and down. And the other leg. Up, kick, back, and down. Up, kick, back, down. Up, kick, back, down. Okay, one count, the up, kick, back, and down. Don't rush it, just the right side. Itch. Okay, knee hold. See if you can get your knee a bit higher. Even higher here, okay? Higher this is, the more power you're releasing. If it's here, see where your knee, I think it's about your belt height. See if you can get it higher. Just the right side. Itch. Good. Right again. Knee. San. Chi. So I think some of you are keeping it quite out here. Make sure when we're doing this, again, we're covering our groin. So it is coming in, it's just facing this way to then pivot round. Itch. That's it. JB, just on that was good, but just on that pull back, try and get the knee as high as it was from the start. Itch. Knee. Good. Other leg, left leg. Itch. Knee. San. Chi. Go. school, or try not to pivot. So your body's turning a bit like this. Try to keep it here. Not too much of a pivot. And here at this angle, I want to have my eyes forward here. Not, this is the difference between Kansetsu Geri and anything Yoko-ish, where I'm pivoting more around, yeah? Okay, this time, let's have a bit of Mushimi. So we're going to slide to our right into Nikadachi here. Front leg, knee up, kick, up, and Nikadachi. Okay, then we're going to slide, Nikadachi, knee up, kick, down, up, down, into Nikadachi. Itch, up, kick, up, down. So again, when you're doing that, from here, and with this position, try not to move your body still. We're here, same feeling. Okay. Pivot, up, kick. It's this part. This is the only bit that's really moving, not your upper body. So stepping to your right, kicking Kansetsu Geri with your left. Itch. Good, and into Nikadachi. So slide, itch, knee. Good. Itch, knee. Itch, knee. Good. Okay, so you're doing, this is the first moves out of a fourth Dan kata. Okay, so we're just prepping you for a couple of years' time, right? So, but the feeling, imagine the feeling here, Sensei Len's coming at me with a big stick or whatever. I'm going to get out of the way here, maybe block here, move myself out of the way. My weight's actually back here as well because I'm defending myself. Okay, I haven't really got any movement here, my body's back. However, I've got this leg, their leg's there, get my knee up, strike. Okay, you get that in here or here, you don't have to put all of your, because as soon as I start doing this, then my back's to the attacker. Yeah, so I probably want to be grabbing onto something here because they're attacking me here. I've got this leg, push it. You feel, you know how strong our legs are, so that push, if nothing else, it puts them off balance, get that knee up, and that's what we'll do next. Okay, so we're going to slide again. Let's do Shuranuki. Slide to your right, cover, block. Up, kick, down, punch. And back in Nikadachi. All right, it's telling me there's 10 minutes left. Where does this time go? So again, so remember when we're sliding in Nikadachi, look, I'm here, look, cover, lock, up, Kansetsu Geri, forward, nice Mushimi feeding into Zenkutsudachi, punch, back into Nikadachi. Good, look and step, nice and quick, kick, down, punch. Just check that punch stance, okay? Shoulders down, square on, good form. And from there, back. So one count, what we're going to do. 1 to there, all the way through. Okay, ready? Itch. Other arm, that's it, Georgina, other arm, yeah. So when you're going from there, again, Georgina, from here, make sure, imagine there's someone's attacking me here, okay? So I'm looking, I'm covering, and I'm blocking. Okay, so I'll move that arm out of the way. I've now got hold of their arm. I think their leg's there. Kick. forward, punch, and back. Good. Itch. Knee. Good, and yeah, so just one other thing before we move on. So when we're stepping, we're covering, we're blocking, one of the things you want to be practicing here on in, at this point here, is that my arms don't move. In fact, this leg doesn't move, my body doesn't really move, my knee comes up, as we said earlier, okay? So what we want to try and start thinking about is we're isolating this leg, here, kick, down. Not your arms out, not your body around. This is focusing on leg. You should feel it. See the muscle growth and stretch within up here and here. Kick. Forward. Punch. Not this. Okay? But 2 more times. Ready? Itch. Knee. Good. And yeah, mate. And relax. Ski, right? So say there's 6.5 minutes. 6 minutes left.
6 minutes. Okay. Some things I want you to try to remember. The most important thing perhaps is listen to what I tell you rather than the way I do it myself. Because sometimes your instructors are getting old or they've got particular shape, it doesn't work so well. I'm seeing some shoulders forward that should be back and down. I'm seeing some faces forward that should be back. That's important things. You know what I'm going to do now? We're going to do 2 bunkai from Seiyunchin. One very quickly, and then both of them very quickly. And we'll try and go through that one we were doing last week and get it right. So we'll start with the first move. Standing this way, someone grabs both your wrists. If he's got his right foot forward, then you go back with your right foot. Bring your hands together, sink, lift, and pull down. He'll be pulled down that way. Okay, so it's very simple. Up, down, and then front leg kick. Okay, this is the basic bunkai. So 1, 2. Use the arms going down the same as the step going down. So your weight and your arm speed work together. And then kick him to invite him not to do it again. Let's do it 3 times. 1, lift him, down, kick. Ready. 1, 2, kick. Ready. Last time. Grabs your arms, lift, down, kick. Okay, next one. You've been doing Nico Ashidachi. Let's just see how you can go into Nico Ashidachi to the side. Standing straight forward, move your left foot forward, maybe 3 inches. Now turn through 90 degrees, allowing your the back foot to turn to 45 degrees, but the front one to go straight. Take your hips down and back. So there's Nico Ashidachi. 1. Let's see how much downward speed you can get. 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's practice a different bit. Put your arm on your side so it's touching your face. Now, more than that, push the shoulder up higher. So not just there, put your shoulder up higher. So reach up as high as you can, vertically up. Vertically up. Reach up, hold it on your face. Now, Let's do that. As you move your foot slightly forward, put your arm up there. 1. Second move, turn your body all the way down. Third move, pull your elbow in and sink. So there's the move from the kata at the end. But we're using it just on one side. So let's see if you can do that again. Move your foot very slightly forward. Reach your hand up, not just your hand, but that shoulder up. And as you do that, turn. Keep that up. Now push your elbow across to your left, this way, and down. Okay, 1, 2. Reach even higher. 1, 2. One other little bit. This is defense against a choke. So as you do that, press. You're raising your shoulders, press the other one up as well. And your chin down. So you're protecting your throat the best you can. So 1, shoulders up, chin down, and that foot slightly forward. Turn, elbow across and down. Let me do it from the side. Watch this. Move the foot slightly forward, shoulders are up. I turn. The elbow doesn't just come down, it crosses to this shoulder and comes down. 1, 2. Okay, do that 20 times. John, please help watch.
Yes.
See if you can see anyone that needs any help.
JK, do it a bit slower.
Yeah, Neil, remember to raise your shoulders and push your chin down. I don't think I really covered that in much detail in the class in Wokingham, but because that's just it's a fine detail, but it's important.
I think a point, we've got less than 1 minute, Sensei, but a point on this is really getting it in, isn't it? Because you want to get that in to push it round.
Yeah, it's elbows to come across.
Yeah, so that's across. So JK,
And
that's in, round.
as you bring it across, you'll find your shoulder continuing to touch your face. And that's important. Okay, so we'll just finish with that. Immediately after that, if I can ask our 2 volunteers, Cormac and Joe, to show us it after we do the bow. How's that? Okay. Koski. Sensei, right? Arigato gozaimasu. Okay, you can, John, you want to pin them?
Yes.